Welcome back to the KIX 96.5 Morning Show. We love featuring indie artists on the show, and today we're heading to Tennessee to chat with singer-songwriter Grant Gilbert. Grant's been playing guitar since he was a kid. He got the singing bug when he was a teenager, and he hasn't stopped. He got a break in college when fellow Texan artist Josh Abbott took notice. Soon, Grant was recording and releasing music. His latest EP, Between the Highways, just came out on Friday, and we're stoked to have Grant Gilbert on the show. First, Grant, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, thank you for having me. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Dude, this EP, Between the Highways, is awesome. I know you've released a lot of the songs as singles. We're late to the party because we just found you, but listen to the whole thing. This thing's great. I mean, how long have you been working on this? Probably for a year or two?
Yeah, definitely been a year. I mean, I've been writing on it for probably 2 years, and definitely been working on it the last year, and then been releasing these singles over the last year, and then putting a couple out when the EP came out too. But it's been a long time coming, and super proud of how it turned out.
Yeah, it's great. Sounds great. The songs are awesome, and like we said, he's released most of them, so they're out there, and then a couple new ones, which we'll get to as well. Santo, Texas. I looked this place up. It's an unincorporated community. It lies on Farm to Market Road number 4, and the population is 315.
Hey, the few proud.
Well, it's kind of sweet because I saw on like your Facebook page the store you're sitting out in front of, and I think some of your videos are filmed there because people are like, well, that's Victor's Market or wherever that you're sitting out in front of that's actually in Santo, which is cool.
Yeah, no, the album's called Between the Highways, and I mean, I feel like it's for all the people that grow up between the highways and the big cities. There's a lot of life that goes on out there, and I have a song that I wrote called Ain't From It, and it's like, it talks about being from one of those towns you haven't heard of unless you're from it. You know, people ask you where you're from, you got to say the name of the biggest city you live by, you know.
Yeah.
that was my whole life growing up. Like, well, I'm an hour west of DFW, you know. And so it was cool to go back and shoot a music video there, and at the Thorns Mercantile. I guess they call it the Santo Mercantile now. And it's super cool, and it's super fun. I don't think anybody's shot a music video in Santo, Texas before, so I felt cool.
Yeah, no, I think you're definitely the first, and we understand what you're saying out here in Wyoming, because it's the same thing. No one knows anything about Wyoming, so you just kind of like, oh, I live in Wyoming. That's it. Like, you went to Texas Tech. I heard you say your dad told you to get a degree, and then you can do whatever you want to do. Did you finish? Did you get a degree, Grant?
I did it.
Nice. What'd you get a degree in?
Agricultural economics.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know it. I haven't had to use it a day in my life yet, and things keep going like this. I don't think I'll have to, but you never know what time can do, though.
That's pretty funny though, because that's I think what I told my son when he went to college. Just go get a degree, and you can do whatever you want to do, but make sure you get that degree.
I know it. Those things are expensive too, so better make it worth your time.
Yeah. I mean, you were gigging before you went to school, but then you started hitting it hard in Lubbock. How did Josh Abbott find you?
I mean, we were playing, there's this place in Lubbock called the Blue Light Live, and when I got to college, I was going there every Monday. They have songwriter night, and I was trying to take songs in there every Monday and play. And when you start playing there, you start going to songwriter nights on Monday night, then you work your way up to Tuesdays, then Wednesdays, and then the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we'd started playing, and we're starting to put some people in there and started playing weekends. And he was having a festival in town called Jab Fest that they have every year. And the Blue Light's kind of like the spot that all the musicians hang out at, you know, and all the artists go. And so it was after the festival, and he was in there, and we were playing late. We started at like 11:30 or midnight that night. We were playing late, like till 2 a.m. And I never met him before. He jumped on stage and sang "Watching Airplanes" by Gary Allen with us, and we hit it off. And I mean, he just kind of showed us the ropes a little bit throughout Texas, and it's been super good to me. I owe him a lot.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, just to jump on stage with you and start singing when he didn't even know you.
I know. I was just kidding. I was like, man, that's Josh Abbott. And then he took us on the road. We've opened up a ton of shows with him, and so I really do appreciate everything he's done to help my career kind of get off the ground.
Yeah, and we've played the song the last couple of days, Six Pack State of Mind, which features Josh with you on that song.
Do what?
So that features Josh on that song with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wrote that song with a couple buddies. I was in Nashville when I wrote the song, and I sent it to Josh. I was like, "Hey, it'd be awesome if you'd sing on this song. I feel like it could be a cool like duet." And he was like, "Man, I'm in." And so he flew up here and sang some vocals on it, and we put it out, and it was a Texas radio #1. So that was the first one for me. So that was super cool for me. I was super pumped about that, and people loved it. When we play shows together, he'll jump on stage and sing it with us, and people love it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a great song. We're chatting with Grant Gilbert. Go check him out, grantgilbertmusic.com. He's on Instagram, X, TikTok. He's everywhere. Go to YouTube. Check out all of his videos. Between the Highways is out now. I watched some of your shorts on your Instagram or Facebook, one of the two. The video from you on October 11th, you're playing football in the street. Who the hell's throwing you the football, Grant? Because they're terrible.
Hey, that was our guitar player Morgan, and I wish he was here so he could hear you say that.
I was like, man, he's throwing it 10 feet over your head. He's throwing it way wide. I was like, man,
it wasn't even close.
No.
No, now that it's we got a lot of time to kill, like from the time sound check to showtime. I mean, there's 6 hours between that sometimes, so we got to have some entertainment. And so we brought a football on the road, and that was the first weekend that we've had the football out. And now it's football season. We want to play some catch, between showtime. And I mean, none of us have picked up a football since high school, and it was horrible. But the next weekend we did it again on the road, and we had improved since that video. So we might have to send out an update.
Well, that's good. Yeah. We need an update where we're actually watching you catch the ball instead of it.
I know
going over your head.
Pitiful.
You're in Nashville right now. You're going back and forth. What are you doing there? Are you writing songs for yourself? Are you doing it for others? What's happening right now?
Yeah, I mean, writing a ton of songs for myself, trying to get this. I mean, when one album comes out, you got to have the next one either almost ready or ready, And so we got a lot of songs ready for that. I'm going to go cut a couple of those, but just trying to keep writing, and if maybe we can beat those songs or whatever. But just writing for myself, and then if somebody else hears one and wants to sing it, or if I write it with somebody else, they can do that too. So just, I mean, songwriting is what is half the job as an artist. So I mean, the more songs you write, the better,
Oh yeah, and the more you learn as you write. Because what happened during COVID? Were you just focusing on writing? Were you focusing on music? What was going on during COVID?
COVID was just trying to keep the ship afloat more than anything. I mean, just the whole music industry just went down the drain, Yeah. And so it's just trying to figure out, just trying to survive that and try to figure out how to keep a business running and to where you can do it when it comes out of it. But I was writing a lot, and we were writing a lot of Zoom rides. I mean, I was stuck in, just Texas, hanging out on our family farm, and I was doing some Zoom rides with some buddies, and wrote some songs and went and cut them and put them out over COVID. I mean, they came out during COVID, so not a lot of people got to hear them. We didn't get to tour them, but it was just something to just keep the juices flowing. And wrote a song my buddy Corey Kent, he put out with Colby Cooper, and that's done great, and it's fun. It's fun doing the songwriting thing. I enjoy it a lot. That's half the fun to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How tall are you, Grant?
I'm probably 5'11".
Oh, okay. Because there's some pictures of you in like the gray jeans. Your legs look like they're like 6 feet long. I don't know if it's because you're skinny. You're a good-looking guy, but I was like, man, he's got legs that go on forever.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I guess 5'11" is not short, but not tall, right?
Yeah, no, you're perfect. It's about good height,
average.
Yeah,
pretty average. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes it shows people do come up and be like, "Man, I thought you were going to be taller." I'm like, "Well, sorry to let you down,"
It's his look, I guess. You look a lot taller in the pictures.
So.
Whoever's is doing it for you. Take Me Out to the Bar. I love this song. I mean, I don't know why nobody else has done a spin off of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Was this your idea? How did this come up?
Yeah, it was was my idea because my girlfriend and I, one of our buddies is a pitcher. And he pitches for the Braves now, but he was pitching in the minors.
Oh, wow.
At the time. And he was playing, we were in Nashville that week, and he was pitching against the Sounds. And he was like, hey, y'all come out to the game, hang out. And so we went to the game. We were just like chilling, having a good time. And everybody's just like drinking a beer, eating a hot dog, enjoying a good baseball game. And maybe it was like the seventh inning stretch, whatever. Everybody starts singing along to "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and has a beer and having fun. And I'm like, this should be a drinking song. And I was like, watch, I'm going to write this tomorrow. And my girlfriend was like, okay, whatever, But and then the next day I was writing with my buddy Brad Clausen and Blake Bollinger. And I was like, y'all, I got this idea for this song. And y'all tell me if it's dumb. And I was like, it's called "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," or it's called "Take Me Out to the Bar," but like kind of like "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And then Brad, he has a couple hits, and he was like, "That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard." But he's like, "I'm gonna be really mad if I hear you write that with somebody else. So let's write it today." And so we wrote it, cut it, and put it out, and the rest is history. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great song.
We've had fun with it.
Yeah, it's a great song, fun song. I just can't believe that no one else has done a spin like that to Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So good work,
and it's
Grant.
one of those songs you kind of either love it or you hate it. I mean, I've heard some people go like, "Man, I love that song," and I've heard other people go, "Man, I hate that song." I'm like, well,
the traditionalists, they're mad that you're killing their song or something.
They're just mad they didn't think of it.
Well, that's it. True, exactly. They're jealous. Well, you're in Texas. Are you an Astros Rangers? Were you watching this? Did you care?
Yes, I'm a Rangers fan.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go.
Yeah, big Rangers fan. And then, Game 7, I was watching it with my buddy who's an Astros fan. It just like watched his heart get ripped out. I almost felt bad for him, but I was glad to see my team win.
Yeah, I did.
As long as I'm always pulling for teams from Texas, but the Rangers are my team.
Yeah, I was glad to see the Rangers win it. That's for sure. Promise You Me. You just dropped a music video for it. You shot this the last couple of weeks on the road or what?
Yeah, this camera guy came out and shot it on the road, and that was the easiest way to do it. And kind of in a natural, in our element, I guess. And it was super fun. Got to see everybody. My parents came to a show and they were in it for a minute, and I don't know, we had a lot of fun with it. It was just, there wasn't any thinking or acting or playing. It was all just behind the scenes, talking, having drinks, playing show,
That's the easiest.
And some fans got to be in it, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. How long have you had the band together?
A while, honestly. We all started playing, two of us started playing together in college. And Morgan, our guitar player, the one that was still on the football, we've been playing gigs together since we were in high school, just at the local taco shops, whatever that would let us come play. And played through college. He was a year or two younger than me, and then moved up to Lubbock at Tech and went to school at Tech. And we met our drummer Gunner out there and a couple other buddies. We started playing, and then COVID hit. And then, a couple guys move on, get real jobs, get married. And Gunner and Morgan, they're still in the band, and we've been playing gigs together for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But it just takes a while. Takes a while to get it going, and then when COVID hits, you can put a pause on that for 2 years. So now it feels like we're back. We're up, moving up, and chipping away now.
Yeah,
had to dig out of a hole for a little while though.
Well, exactly. Now you're catching up, or tried to, and now hopefully everything's going again. Go check him out, Grant Gilbert. He's at grantgilbertmusic.com. He's on Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. The brand new EP, Between the Highways, is out now. I went to your store, Grant. I want a G hat. Can we buy these anywhere? Where can we get these?
They're not on the store yet. They're only at shows right now, but I probably know a guy that can get you one.
Well, yeah. I was like, dude, he's missing out.
No, we're only selling them at shows right now, but we do need to get them on the online store. I don't know why we haven't yet, but I bet they're up there in the next few months. But I bet I can send you one. You'll send me an address.
Yeah,
so we can make that happen.
Do your parents like G's? Because is it your real name, like Gregory Grant?
Yeah, Gregory
Gilbert.
Grant,
You're triple
yeah.
G.
Yeah, and what's even more messed up, my brother's name is Gregory. His first name is Gregory. We both go by our middle names. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, how confusing is that at home? Well, do your parents call you Gregory or do they call you Grant?
Grant.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they call me Grant. It's definitely confusing. My brother went to Texas Tech too, and we have the same name, so they accidentally gave me his ACT scores, which I wasn't mad about because they were better. But
That's what I was going to say. That could be a good thing sometimes, or maybe not.
Yeah, no, it was all good. They got it figured out, but it's just things like that. You get mail and you don't know who it's to. It's the same thing. It's just never ending.
Yeah, you hope he doesn't get arrested and throw you under the bus.
I know. So, no, he's pretty good most of the time, so I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. But no.
Yeah. Well, what do your folks
he lives
think?
in Alaska half the time. They think it's whatever. My granddad was always like, I told him not to do that, but it was fine. And my parents they got kids that are kind of crazy. I play music for a living, and that's kind of weird to tell or to talk about. It's a weird career. And then my brother lives in Alaska for 6 months a year and is a fishing boat captain.
Oh, wow.
And so I got some kids doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, because when you go back to Santa, are you like the local celebrity now?
I don't know about that, but there's not many other ones in Santo.
Yeah.
So, it's cool. People come up and ask how's it going, and tell them they're excited for us, or proud of us. So that's always cool.
Yeah, because what do your folks do there? Do you guys have a farm or a ranch or what?
Yeah, we have some land and cattle. I know up in Wyoming it's not a lot, but we got probably about 1,000 acres, and and a bunch of cows, and we do that. And then my dad's a school superintendent. My mom's a high school counselor. So
oh wow,
we're all in the Santo community.
That's cool. So what next, Grant? Are we going to branch out? We're going to hit the road? What's happening next?
Yeah, I think we got a few shows the rest of the year, and then I think 2024 we're going to hit the road pretty hard, and the plan is to put out more music than we ever have. So that's what we're gearing up towards. We got the songs, getting ready for that, and that's how I've been up here writing and working hard, and I'm looking forward to next year. I think this year was a great building year, but hopefully we can see the results from the hard work this year, next year out on the road.
Yeah. Is this the cool thing in country music? Because we've had a couple of you younger artists on. You have one song where you cuss, turn it down, your song. I want to play this song so bad, but it says it's explicit, but it's kind of on the edge here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you call a cuss word. I guess.
Well, exactly. I was like, is this real? But I don't know.
Yeah. It's just edgy. It's
edgy. There you go.
I'd say it's edgy, So I don't know. I love that song, and I think people do love the edginess in it.
Oh, it's a great song. It probably goes over great live.
It does. That one, and we got one more called "She Goes Home." That at the live shows, people want to hear those two songs, especially. So hopefully we can keep them growing, and hopefully they love the new songs even more. I hope.
Yeah, go and check it out. Between the Highways, it's out now. She Goes Home. We mentioned it was the track number 1. We played that one earlier for you. Turn It Down's track number 2. But yeah, all the tracks on the EP are amazing. Go and check it out. Between the Highways, it's out now. Well, we'll hit you with Ain't From It, which we are kind of from it out here. We relate to it, Grant, which it's an awesome song, awesome EP. Lots more to come from Grant Gilbert. Grant, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Here it is, Ain't From It. It's Grant Gilbert. It's KIX 96.5.